Alrighty, Reddit Insanity, where people post the dumbest things they can possibly think of onto Reddit. I'm Michael.
I'm Noah.
Let's start. First one is by ThickMen22.
I like my man. If I like anything about my man, it's them. Yeah.
Then he'd be
Like give you yeah.
with 4 C's.
More see? Yeah.
Just rolls of thickness.
God dang.
This person put, my and my girlfriend live in 2 separate houses.
Your grammar's atrocious.
Just that me and
Yeah, my girlfriend.
and I took out the ages just so that way it don't bother you.
You can already tell like my and my girl. That just sounds wrong.
Yes, my and my girlfriend live in two separate houses. He didn't even spell it out.
Oh, the number 2? Jesus Christ, bro! Come on now.
And then approximately with the approximate symbol.
Damn, not even trying.
30-minute walk instead of 30 minutes walk. 30-minute walk away from each other. Though we spend some nights together, or most nights together.
I would hope so. If you're dating,
Last night
we just hold hands and then you go home. So we separate houses. We're Mormons.
we went to swig and then went home. Oh shit!
I eat potatoes raw. I don't know why.
Have you ever done that by accident?
Fuck no. Imagine it. Like you need a bar of soap.
I've gotten one from a restaurant where it's raw.
Excuse me, where can you take this shit back?
Last night, she went out with some friends for a fancy meal and then clubbing. Instead of going back to hers, we agreed she could come to mine so we could...
Wait, say that line again? From the beginning?
The whole thing?
Like last night, yeah.
Last night, she went out with some friends for a fancy meal and then clubbing. Instead of going back to hers, we agreed she could come to mine so we could be together the next day.
Okay. Just make it, because it's almost like they were there together.
Yeah, clubbing.
But then she went clubbing. Like, so where were you at? Like, I was also with her clubbing.
The way it's written.
Yeah, like, it's what it sounded like at first, but then realized, like, he's saying that.
But just the word structure of this whole thing.
Fucking hurting me.
At around 2 a.m.
Like, he writes 2 a.m. with the T-W on stamp. The number this time.
We were texting, and I said I was about to go to sleep, but that she could ring me to wake me up.
Yeah, like that always goes, but who the fuck is ringing at 2:35 a.m.?
She said that was great. I left my phone next to my head on the pillow and went to sleep. I wake up and notice daylight.
He's 7 years old. You can't stay awake long enough to let her come home. That's like, why would you follow that? That's absurd to me.
Well, it was around 2 a.m. when they were texting.
I could have been fine. I could have waited.
Well, not him.
Like, I'll be a slavey. Make sure you wake me up. Ring the bell softly.
I wake up and notice daylight, meaning it's morning already.
Stay away.
I was surprised as I expected to be woken up around like 3 a.m. Then I look at my phone and I have hundreds of messages from my girlfriend trying to get
hundreds. Oh, he's exaggerating. Hundreds.
She called me so many times and I did not wake up once.
Damn, bro, you must have put that shit on silent.
She was out there for over an hour before I'm assuming she went home.
Where were you? Wait, no, some fucking serial killer snatched her up.
I know she would have gotten an Uber to mine, but I don't know if she would have walked home, which would have been dangerous.
Half an hour. That's a long time.
Yeah. I then checked my phone, angry that I didn't wake up. Did it actually ring? I set an alarm God, this is horrible grammar. I set an alarm for N2S time.
So bad it hurts my ears.
I don't even know what the fuck he's trying to say.
It's gonna be vertigo.
And sure enough, it makes a noise. Oh, I set an alarm for like a 2-second later time.
Okay.
And sure enough, it makes a noise.
Was he trying to test his phone?
Yeah, to see if it was ringing.
Knock the fuck out.
I am so angry at myself for sleeping through it. I should have set an alarm. I have one that gets increasingly louder until you do maths to turn it off. This grammar is
hurting my fucking sense of like sentence structure.
For like an hour after going to sleep, just in case. So now my girlfriend is presumably furious at me. She's still asleep. And to be honest, I'm furious at myself for letting her stand outside my house in the cold for over an hour, and even then not waking up,
Did she not like? I would have been screaming like, "Hey,
banging on the window.
yeah, I mean something." What if like all he did with when he did like after all that, right? That he just said, "Hey,
Piss her off.
yeah, no explanation, just hey,
Hey.
you up?"
It'd be like that SNL skit with Eli Manning. What's up? How you doing? What's up, girl? Just random text messages. Making her go back home. I've been seething in this for over an hour now and don't know what to do. Well,
Just apologize. So when you fell asleep, man, you've been fucking flavoured.
I got fucked up when you went out clubbing.
I wanted to participate, you know, not with you, but like I want to feel how you felt. So I got fucking shit faced at my house.
Oh, shit. All right. Next one is by Not Bankrupt Yet.
Give it time.
But it's bankrupt. All right. This person puts, I swear, just let me explain. May 26th, 9:02 a.m. I'm having a problem with my side wheels. Please contact Shark Customer Care for more help. Yes, I own a Shark. It's basically the same fucking thing as a Roomba. Because this puts, today I fucked up ignoring my Roomba's cries for help and now it's missing. So the first time it sent a message saying, please contact Shark Customer Care for my wheels.
Jesus.
8:26 the next day. I'm having a problem with my side wheels. Please contact Shark Customer Care for more help. Because it's sending these messages.
Bitch, I'm fucking dying over here.
Okay, great. I don't care. It'll probably solve itself like it did every other time.
That shit just fucking blows up or something underneath the fucking couch. The lights on fire.
10:39 of the same day. My brush roll is stuck. Please remove all hair and debris from my brush roll. At this point, I haven't checked my app for the thing, nor do I particularly treat it, formerly known as shithead per se on my app. With much respect, at least not where it's due. 5:43 of the next day. My battery is close to zero. Please place me on the dock. Contact customer service care for more help.
Jesus.
This was Shithead's final message. Fast forward a week later. My parents come in asking me if I've seen Shithead, the Roomba.
Yeah.
I said, no, it's probably under my bed. I'll go check. I go check to see if Shithead may have been under my bed, perchance, but nothing. We check the other two bedrooms. Also nothing. We start panicking and searching every corner of the house. Absolutely nothing.
Panicking for what? It's an inanimate object.
No, trying to find it apparently.
I wouldn't be panicking. It's like, oh, fuck.
I think it was theirs. They want it back. And those things are expensive.
Are they?
Like $200, $300.
I mean, but it's still monetary.
True, but still, it was probably like, fuck. Next day, we look at the app and see that Shithead, in its last moments, was cleaning for 81 minutes and cleaned a grand total of 0 square feet.
Was he fucking stuck on a fucking wheel or must have been going in circles or something?
Or just stuck.
Yeah, somewhere.
We are starting to come to desperation as I am too lazy to clean my house without the help of my godforsaken Roomba. Eventually, I'll have to, but not before I become one with the couch or the bed, whichever one I choose not to get out of. We have come to these last few explanations as to what may have happened to my dearest Shithead. Number 1. Shithead planned an escape mission and ran out of the house with nobody looking, down a 50-foot long driveway and into the road where someone either ran Shithead over, disposed of the body, and then fled, or Shithead continued to drive himself down the road for the next approximately 0.3 miles before landing in a ditch, still squirming until he died. That's a very verbose...
Like a stretch right there. I don't know what's going on.
Number 2. Shithead may have been stolen from our house in the dark of night without taking the docking station.
They want to steal a fucking Roomba.
Or 3, Shithead may or may not have no-clipped through reality inside the back rooms, whatever the fuck that is.
Gee, the back rooms, huh? It's like a video game thing. Well, it's not really. It's a YouTube, a short film series called The Back Rooms.
Yeah,
It's now like a major motion picture.
Yeah. I feel like a terrible parent, child and son to this godforsaken Roomba, and we ignored Shithead's attempts of desperation and pleads for help before succumbing to its inevitable death. What the fuck do I do?
I mean, that's what I want to say. It is what it is.
Then we find the update, though.
Oh, they found it?
Turns out, thankfully, let's see. I found Shithead. Well, kind of. Okay, so he goes through the recap. Turns out, thankfully, it was none of those things that we mentioned. Shithead, yes, I fucking named my room Roomba Shithead. Pronounced Shathed. Magically appeared in a spot that we had already checked. For some more context, my parents aren't the most tidy beans on the planet, so their room tends to get messy. Not only that, but for the past month, our doors have been closed specifically to keep Shithead in. My parents have a blue little rocking chair that they used in, God.
They used a fucking.
Jesus.
Like, no,
You use
don't
a,
tell me that.
you use a fucking grammar check, like, damn.
Grammar's a dying art.
I'll try to correct this as I go. My parents have a blue little rocking chair they used to lay in sometimes.
Laying? How you laying on a rocking chair?
And somehow this foot-wide asshole shoved itself through piles upon piles of cords, bags, and whatever the hell, including a giant dog. Then it proceeded to wedge itself so far into the 2 fucking inch gap in between the couch and the bed and stayed there for 10 days. I could see that.
I wonder if it had enough recharge from like being inactive that it popped it back out.
Yeah. Like that's not really you fucking up though. It's more of like just technology in general.
I guess he just blames himself for not listening to what it needed. But by the way, don't they have like a fucking like app that lets you know where it is?
Yeah.
I just fucking look for it to do that.
That's what it did. It kept sending him messages.
But like I know the message, but like an actual location.
Yeah, it sends you the location with it though.
Then they would have found it then.
But apparently he didn't hit delete. I don't need this shit. Right. Next one is in this terrible story that I wish it was just a fantasy, buckle up for angst, hurt, no comfort, and possible character death.
Damn.
The exposition. I'm an avid chocolate milk connoisseur.
That's all I need to hear.
What are you to say?
No, I'm just, I can already tell it's about to be some horrific shit.
I will slurp that shit all day, all night, when I'm sleeping, when I'm shitting, when I'm crying, on a chair, lying down, standing up, throwing up, you name it.
All right, the fucking Dr. Seuss coming around with
Well,
one fish, 2 fish.
In fact, I hadn't drunk water that week in favor of my chalky milk. God, that's just like, oh God.
I hope you got diabetes for that fucking sentence alone.
At this point, you might consider the possibility that I am hydrophobic and have a page dedicated to me in the DSM-5, but no. The brown nectar of the gods is just too potent of a drug that water holds a pale, distant second. Plus, it's final weeks of my college, so all 13 of my reasons for not only being filled but exceeded, so at this point, I'm living on autopilot. I haven't even noticed just how dehydrated I am.
Oh, you go when you fucking stand up and pass out?
We've read those two before.
God.
Or how my PCP is already prepping in order to order my dialysis machine when my kidneys inevitably fail.
Shit.
So he knows.
How much fucking chocolate milk is he drinking? Holy hell.
The rising action. It's a sweltering California day. With my city cosplay in the sun during a perennial heat wave, I've been carrying my bronzy beverage.
Perennial.
My bronzy beverage.
My bronzy beverage.
Of choice all day, taking careful sips so as to last the bottle the entire 24 hours.
Daddy like.
It's been sitting down.
Just sipping that shit.
It's now 3 a.m. and
And chocolate milk can, the syrup can hide the taste of spoiled milk.
Yes.
All right. I feel like that's where this is going.
Yeah, I think so. It can. You know, also know why they make. Never mind. I'll tell you off.
Yeah, the blood. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why they make it.
I remember.
It's now 3 a.m. and I wake up with my throat parched, burning and hoarse. It's giving me Dante's Ninth Circle. It's giving me late stage strep mixed with your pick of God, I'm gonna fuck that word up. Orthophological disease.
God dang.
It's giving me Mojave Desert.
Mojave Desert.
So I reach for my mahogany colored dessert in the hopes of ameliorating. God, I'm fucking big word person here. Ameliorating my midnight torture. Although he said it was 3 a.m., so that ain't midnight. But, you know, semantics, you know, you're choosing all these other words, but you just fuck up the time. I pick up the bottle lying next to me and give a desperate twist of the cap. It hisses. Air rushes out of the bottle.
It hisses.
Fuck that.
It's like a light bulb when he fucking turns the cap.
They're super sexual.
Ow, my fucking hand.
Oh, that's so fucked up. My next clue should have been the smell, but alas, my brain is as unwrinkled as a fleshy pressed sheet of linen. So I proceeded to tear open the cap, staring into the brown abyss of my beloved Chucky.
Almost like a finger comes out and just like whips, pulls him forward.
The climax.
Oh, the climax.
I take a swig of my chocolate milk. It is not chocolate milk.
He's missing the false victory right before the climax.
It is not chocolate milk. It is spicy.
Spicy? What the fuck is he eating?
It tastes like the
Tabasco sauce?
It tastes like the toilet water from the last stall in a girl's bathroom.
Oh, damn, them girls nasty.
It tastes like Shrek's dirty swamp water. It tastes like it could be biblical punishment. I choke and sputter, my not-so-chocolate milk spraying from every orifice it could exit.
Jesus.
It's on my bed, in my hair. It covers my vision and coats my mouth. It smells like a Home Depot porta potty. Oh, God.
Never seen a Home Depot porta potty.
The ones they rent?
Oh, Lord. They rent porta potties? Imagine being the employee have to clean that shit out. Get out there, Timothy.
No.
It's only my second day. He comes back with a fucking 1,000-yard stare and smoking cigarettes. You smoke, Timothy? I started.
I started after yesterday.
Started after fucking cleaning his fucking bowel. Infested fucking... Oh, I can't even imagine.
The resolution. I realized my chocolate milk had curdled, and I had taken a swig of pure rotten milk.
Nasty.
I'm no longer in the mortal...
I should have realized it was chunky.
He only took a sip. He didn't chug it.
Started chewing it. Uh-oh.
I am no longer in the mortal realm. I changed my Pinterest from live, laugh, love to dead, dying, deceased. I think I might actually have rabies after this. I'm a mere shadow of my already darkened soul. If finals week was my 13th reason, this has allowed me to take my next rebirth. The conclusion. Yesterday, I went to buy more chocolate milk.
Done and done.
I stared at the bottle for a minute, wondering where my hesitation had come from. Why wasn't I gulping down my hazel-toned ambrosia like before? I reached for the cap and hesitated. It slowly dawned on me that I have traumatized myself from drinking any more chocolate milk. I will now have to seek therapy.
I doubt it. I've had bad pizza before. Doesn't stop me eating bad pizza. More pizza.
Even bad pizza?
It takes a lot for... the food would have to be fucking absolutely horrific for me to stop eating it.
Alrighty. Next one. So, I was at a sleepover with my friends and saw a can of spicy Cheeto Puffs. And they looked bomb. So I ate some.
Hell yeah.
Those little devils are so good. They're spicy and taste just like cheese. I couldn't stop eating them.
The spice.
I ate the whole can.
Spice.
When I left, I went to the store and ended up getting 2 more cans of them because, yum, they're delicious. And I ate them both.
Fucking banging.
After I devoured both cans. And
You know what those fucking Cool Ranch Doritos?
Yeah.
They come with they come in the little Pringles cans now.
Yeah, I've seen that.
They're fucking way better than the ones that, yeah, they're much, but I guess because the concentration is on a smaller scale.
Yeah.
Like
the surface ratio.
Yeah, it's a fucking, I'm fucking, my mouth's watering thinking about those fucking delicious Doritos in that can. Fuck the bags. Get the cans.
They're all like the bottom of the bag.
Basically, yes, they're fucking delicious.
After I devoured both cans of those delicious things, I went to church. Bad idea, homie. I could feel my stomach hurt.
Satan. The devil. That's all the stomach. Be gone, demon. The fucking preacher's like, I sense a devil in here. I can smell his foul odor. Be gone, Satan.
Just the fact that he put bad idea on me. You know what's amazing?
It's about to get fucking real serious in that.
It's a cholo.
So that way I'm like, fuck yes, eh? Bitch, it makes me stomach way.
He's going to church, so. I could feel my stomach gurgling the second I stepped in.
Run. Be gone from here.
God was trying to give him. Not an unnoticeable gurgle. A gurgle as I could only describe as an earthquake in my stomach, and instantly got a hot flash.
God dang. Like he bypassed, just whispered the menopause.
I sat in the pew and sweat the entire time. I probably looked like I was going to get Satan ripped out of me.
You boy, the devil has made his home in your very asshole.
Oh, shit. It was so bad and my stomach was yelling extremely loud the entire time. I got at least 4 weird looks.
The old lady's like, oh my God, that boy possessed.
But if he's at a cello church,
Just fucking, he's just soaked in sweat in his fucking black hoodie. His fucking khaki pants. His fucking dickies.
I just meal.
He's fucking like, just like his vans are just fucking buckets of water.
Oh, shit. In the middle of the pastor preaching, I felt it. The unsettling bowel movement of 50 little spicy covered cheese balls moving through me like a speeding truck. I've never gotten up so quickly and had to clench the entire way to the bathroom in a church.
Just gets up, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
The moment I sat down, I unleashed demons. It was toe curling.
Those type of shits are terrifying because the second your ass hits the seat, that shit blows out.
It was toe curling, hand gripping, forehead sweating, knees shaking, mouth agape, eyes rolling, knuckles white, pale face kind of unleashing.
Jesus Christ, man.
Like a demon.
That shit must have been insane.
I looked down at the toilet. It was blood red, every inch of it. I thought I was dying, and my ass has experienced the 7 levels of hell all at one time.
You know that scene from The Mummy where he makes that sand and it's like his face?
Yeah.
That's the shit. Like for just a second, you see a face come out.
The demon?
Yeah.
Every demon was expelled out of me, and I shakily walked to my car and left.
Hallelujah.
Knees just trembling.
Just fucking just soaked in sweat.
All right. Next one is by NTG7C.
You know what the best sweats are to me? Like after you had a good shower and you go out and about, you know, maybe you're doing some workouts or you're just working in general and you have that sweat, but it's like, it doesn't feel like a bad sweat because you're sort of clean.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I like the shower after sweats as opposed to like the not showered all day sweats.
Like dust blowing on you.
Yeah.
Sticking to you.
Like the shower after sweats feel clean. The shower before sweats, or no, the sweats before showers feel dirty. I don't know why.
And then you got to go take another shower after you do it anyway. So.
Not really, man. You go home to your girl, you guys just bang it out, be sweating all over each other.
It's like,
and she's like, "What's that smell?" You know what it is, girl.
All right. This person puts, I own my own business. I have business insurance. I recently reviewed said business insurance because it was that time of the year to do so. Pretty straightforward. Well, if I don't renew my insurance online, it will say my license is under suspension. I had a new client check my license and then reached out to ask why it's suspended. I, equally confused, reached out to my insurance broker and asked the same question. It was up to them to report my insurance to the licensing board, so somewhere along the lines, there was an oops. This is where the F-up happened. I would like to add here that I was extremely caffeinated at this point in time, so I was also
not liable for my actions. I'm not responsible for what happened after that. I was under the influence of caffeine.
The 2 consecutive days leading up to the incident, I had eaten as its total hole-in-the-wall Mexican place near my house. No regrets, would do it again, but let's just say I had some flatulence.
Was it beans?
Well,
fried beans and rice?
Well, I called up my insurance agency, got the receptionist.
Fucking pound of queso with your fucking chips.
Seriously.
You eat so much of those chips and cheese, but when the food gets you like, fuck. They got those big old round fucking gallon-sized cups of soda.
And if you ever see the way they make it in the back, it's like, you know why it gives you the diarrhea.
But man, like once the food gets to you, you're like, man, I got more stuff to eat. I fill up on the soda and the fucking chips and cheese, And when my food gets there, I'm like, fuck.
It's like, I don't want no one else.
Like, I'm not hungry anymore.
That's why they give you this.
Well, that bullshit about how they fucking make it steaming by fucking throwing water on the fucking fajitas.
Yeah.
You bastards. I thought they were flaming hot.
No. She said she'd look into it. A few minutes of her looking into it goes by, and then she asks if I would rather wait on the line or get a call back. As this was an urgent matter, I opted to wait on the line. I had my phone on speaker, and every now and again I would hear a little typing back as... I say this because looking back, I was not on hold. I just kept waiting and waiting, and after about 10 more minutes,
Where's the fucking music at?
I had another urgent matter come up. Last night's Mexican food.
Oh, no. He just muted it. Unless he's also on a phone. I had to take the whole phone to the bathroom with me. I'd hold my hand over the fucking the speakers. And I just lock that bitch out.
I had literally been 10 minutes at this point since I had heard anyone on the other end of the line and suddenly had to take a number dose.
Here's how I wish these stories would work, right? So he said he owns a business, right?
Right.
Let's keep it like going. Like it's actually what I actually work for is a church, and I'm on the business side of maybe their transactions and everything. Anyway, so I had to go to the bathroom. So as I'm walking out, this little cholo comes out covered in sweat from the bathroom, and I go past it. You know, the continue from the last story.
That would be hilarious. Oh shit. It was so sudden and urgent that everything else went out of my mind, and I made a beeline for the toilet, sat down, and let out the most blood-curdling explosion you've ever heard from the bathroom.
Jesus.
It was violent. It was loud. It wanted to fight on us. He was sitting there in the stall next to the other dude. It was impressive, to say the least. I let out a sigh into myself, or so I thought. Oh, God. It was at this exact moment that I realized my fuck-up. I had brought my phone with me to the bathroom, and no sane person would obviously mute themselves. No, not I. I immediately muted the call at my moment of clarity. A mere 10 seconds
The fuck is the point now?
A mere 10 seconds after my gasp was let out, the receptionist spoke for the first time in 10 to 12 minutes. She said, "Thank you for continuing to hold." She knew.
Seeing as you shit yourself to death,
I attempted to cover my fuck up by just being overly active the rest of the call.
really active.
Just doing stuff.
God.
The call lasted 30 minutes, and I went and banged around, and my call already kept saying, "Oh God," in an attempt to make it seem like I'd been doing something different the entire time. Did she buy my act? Unlikely.
No.
I had to try, though. The call lasted an agonizing 30 minutes. It was brutal. I have to talk on the phone with them a few times a year. Hopefully the receptionist finds a new job and don't have to endure the shame of this memory each time we talk on the phone. He's hoping she loses her job.
If it ain't the shitter himself, call him back again. You done shitting?
All right. The next one is by Empty Lunch 6520. This person puts, "If I ever had a story worthy of the subreddit, it is this one. I like to preface this by saying I have always had a strong stomach. I don't often get sick, and I can pretty much eat anything without the usual consequences people face. So, foods like Chinese, Mexican, Italian, etc. do not typically affect me. Last night..."
What about Indian food? I heard the usual suspects. What about the true one? How about the Thanos of foods? The world breaker itself.
The originator of all.
The originator of all sin. The true breaker of men. Indian food.
Most of you get 2 tiers up in the spiciness.
Oh, man. And especially authentic Indian food when they're fucking feet and hands.
Have you seen those videos?
Yeah. They're just fucking squatting down around a bunch of food.
I'll have to show you a couple of these videos I've seen earlier. Hilarious. But yeah, same thing. Where it's like, "Oh, just gonna throw your toes in that shit." Oh, okay.
Damn. It's that kind of food, huh?
So last night I decided I wanted some burritos for dinner. I hadn't made them in a while, and I had to cook them, so I figured, why not? As I'd thrown them together, my situationship texts me and asked me to come over. I hurry up and
Situationship. Hey, we fucking 21st century. We don't know what we are, but we know we are something.
something. We haven't figured that out yet.
I know that my thing fits in their thing, so that's all I care.
It's a situation. I hurry up.
Unless he's dating the situation from Jersey Shore.
That's the situation. I hurry up and eat, take a quick shower, and head over. I get to her place in a few minutes, come in, and we start hanging out. The night flies by. We do the usual hooking up, take some shrooms together, smoke a blunt, and pass out. All is well.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Let's backtrack to the fucking shrooms part where you fucking start tripping balls.
The night until I wake up to the sound of my own ass ripping gas at 2 a.m. I have never farted around this woman, and I don't want to start now. So I quietly hopped out of bed and go to the bathroom.
And where you loudly fucking shit yourself.
I flushed the toilet 3 times. I said, let out another long one. It took 3 flushes.
Fucking hell. First of all, you'd have to hold it between flushes. Ain't no fucking flushing right after the other.
Yeah.
You gotta let the water fill up first in the tank in the bag. So he had to fucking fart, hold it, wait for the water to fill up, and fart again.
And that could take a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Ain't no damn perpetual toilet flushing. Not that I know of.
No. After this, I feel better. I think all is back to being kosher. I go lay down. I'm out cold until 3:48 a.m. Awoken again by the sound of my southern cheeks. Just flapping together.
Jesus.
This time, a wave of pressure comes with it.
Uh-oh.
It's game time. I need to make a choice. Go home and deal with this now or attempt to decompress in the bathroom again. I go with the latter. I get to the bathroom, shut the door, flush the toilet, and let it go. I swear to you, Reddit, I farted for a full 40 seconds.
It's a long fart. Make the way you just winded after it. Like, I'm lightheaded.
Took all my air. It was one long, loud, continuous line. No matter what I did, I couldn't stop it. Just,
It's like that. Sometimes you got some windy days.
it had come out. I couldn't believe that much gas could exist inside of me.
You'd be surprised.
As soon as it was over, I was hit with the urge to open the floodgates. I knew I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do it there. There was no way in hell she'd ever have me over again. So I went back to her room, woke her up to say bye, absolutely shocked she slept through that. Just pretending. That's all that is. Gave her a quick kiss and out of the door sprinting to my car. I
said, fuck the car. I just ran straight home.
I made it home and took care of business. Today I got a text from her asking why I had left early last night. I told her I was tired and sore and my dog had to be let out. She FaceTimed me after and she thought I was mad at her because I had never woke up around her before.
So I had to shit so hard before.
That is horrible. That was like, this shit's gonna hit.
At that point, you just took a shit there. I mean, she was so dead asleep.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to fucking let that shit out.
Yeah.
Fucking turn the shower on.
I took a shower.
Turn the fucking music up. Do something.
Oh man. Next one is by Comfortable Sir 2283. This person puts, I never thought I'd be in this situation. I lost 3 of my 4 friends because I called one of their babies ugly. It wasn't an intentional insult. But you said it.
Ugly ass man.
My friend, I'll call her Elizabeth. She's been posting pictures of her baby all over Instagram.
All I did was a little ew underneath the fucking picture, and all of a sudden I'm the asshole.
To put it bluntly, her baby isn't very cute. His nose is very big and he has big puffy eyes.
Oh God.
At first, it was cute and I was happy for her, but over time, the constant flood of baby photos started to wear on me. During the group hangout, no one talked about anything other than Elizabeth's baby.
And I got tired of losing my appetite every time I saw his pictures.
I already was in a bad mood, and this made it worse. Out of frustration, when she was showing us the photos that she had already posted on her Instagram, I blurted out, not every baby is cute, and honestly, yours isn't.
Damn. So straight to it, huh?
I meant it more as a comment on the constant oversharing, not an outright judgment of her baby, but
you said exactly what you wanted to say.
You knew what you meant. You said what you meant very plainly. But it came out as completely wrong.
Not everybody's cute. Not every baby's cute, especially yours. That's basically what she said.
That is what he said.
Exactly. So that's what I meant. That's exactly what you fucking meant.
Everyone went silent, and my friend was visibly hurt.
The waiter in the back dropped all his plates.
You're like, what the?
Oh, shit.
Since then, she hasn't spoken to me. I've tried reaching out to apologize and explain, but she blocked me. 3 of my friends called me a jerk.
Fuck you and your ugly ass.
3 of my friends called me a jerk and said that I did. Said they didn't want to talk to me. Elizabeth decided to kick me out of their WhatsApp group. She is the admin.
That sounds like it's all women. If it
Yeah.
was guys, it'd be like, you know your baby's ugly. Wait, women, maybe it's yours. You're ugly as fuck.
There would have been a comeback. I think.
Yeah.
Now only one wants to hang out with me. I feel terrible and I regret my choice of words. I miss my friends and I wish they could understand where I was coming from. I hope they forgive me and let me hang out with them.
That is pretty wild. Like, just that, and it ruins fucking years
Like,
of friendship. But you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Because they take it as a personal insult.
It is a personal. So fuck that, baby. Doesn't mean you can't be friends. I just don't like your child. Keep that spawn of Satan away from me.
Then we go into this one from throw RA 454342. It's a long ass fucking username.
It's a bot.
This person puts
Hello, fellow human.
This person puts, a week back I made a post on the Reddit Am I the Asshole?
Turns out, yes.
About advising my coworker, Sarah, we'll call her, to lose weight in order to be taken more seriously in our workplace.
Oh, Lord.
After all my comments, I realized that I was in the wrong. My comment was inappropriate and hurtful, and I needed to apologize to Sarah properly. So I approached Sarah again. I admitted I was wrong in saying what I had said, and I was deeply sorry for hurting her. In the course of the conversation, though,
What the fuck did that person say now?
I accidentally suggested for her to start going to the gym.
God dang. So in the process of apologizing for the thing that you got in trouble for, you doubled down on the thing you got in trouble for.
He said it again. I immediately regretted saying it again. She started to cry. I tried to apologize, but
Fuck.
the damage was done. The next day, I was called into the HR for meeting. Sarah had reported the second conversation to them. HR told me any remarks about my coworker's appearance were considered harassment, and the fact that did it more than once was completely unacceptable. Bitch, you're big. That was all like his whole plan all
The
along.
fact that he doubled down is the funniest shit to me. In the process of apologizing.
I'm sorry, but would you like to go to the gym? They then told me that I was fired. I was shocked.
Fuck.
I
Again?
never got into any trouble at work. I didn't expect to get fired so suddenly, with no warnings or anything. I genuinely thought I was helping Sarah.
Well, hell, you totally were wrong.
I would never hurt her intentionally or anyone else. I feel so terrible.
It-
Secret in the back of his mind, like she needs to lose weight.
I feel so bad. At the same time, this other woman won't be my friend anymore because I said her baby was butt ugly. My whole life's going to shambles.
Sarah blocked me. So I reached out to a friend to send my apology letter to her.
But she blocked me too because I said her baby was ass.
The
Same guy.
The friend told me Sarah was still very upset and hated me. This job
Hate's
was
a strong word. Maybe dislike.
so important to me. I don't think I will find another one like it with as high of a salary.
Being a hot dog vendor was my only dream. And now I took it away from you. I don't know, that doesn't make any sense in the structure to me.
Well, no, it was somebody that had worked at the hot dog factory. He's like, stop eating the hot dogs, Sarah. She's eating them raw.
Processed hot dogs, man. They're not the best food to eat.
But they're good.
They're fucking good, though.
2 weeks ago, I was talking to them about the possibility of promotion, and now I'm unemployed.
Damn.
I guess I learned my lesson the hard way.
He makes one of those little hobo, like, hobo little kit, and then like on tied on a fucking piece of rope, or no, on a stick, he just walks away. You know, like those little hobo things they have, where like they put all their belongings in a fucking rag.
Yeah.
They tie them to the end of a fucking stick and just walk out. That's him leaving the fucking office.
And this last one is, I think, more of a fetish confession than it is. I fucked up. So this is by
I like licking toes. I know a lot of people don't. This is how it starts.
Tarantino. He's on Reddit now.
That's his thing. That's his thing.
This is by Debaus4. This person puts, I've been dating my girlfriend for a few months now. We were in my room smoking some weed. It always
That sure is prevalent throughout these fucking posts. Is the constant consumption of mind-altering drugs.
Yeah, that's why I don't like them. Personally, you can do whatever you want in your own home, but
I mean, like, I just do hardcore cocaine. I don't know what the deal the need is.
the recreational one,
Black tar heroin is my fucking choice.
that's my jam. I've never had an orgasm from a blowjob before, but this time I felt the intense buildup of that, and usually feel right before. So I told her I was about to. She kept going, and I had the most intense orgasm I've ever felt in my life. It felt so euphoric, like my soul and my body came back.
Came back. Where'd they go? I guess
Left and came back.
the weed like drifted away. His soul.
Then the sudden realization, I had peed in her mouth.
How the fuck did that change from one to the other?
So I'm trying to figure out. Took me a second to realize what had happened.
Like, first of all, when there's one salvo in the fucking the fucking
The chamber?
yeah, it's not gonna fucking pull out and give another one.
No. I don't know. Listen, I didn't know if I should play it off and act like nothing had happened or be mortified. I started coming to...
He's thirsty. Fuck, she beats the shit out of him.
I started coming to my senses whenever my girlfriend started gagging a little bit and asked why it was so watery. I told her I peed in her mouth, and by accident started apologizing profusely.
My bad.
She was mad for a little bit, went to the bathroom to wash her mouth out, etc.
Man, that girl's a trooper. Mad for a little bit.
She was fine about it after I got her some sweets and kept apologizing. I'm more surprised that she managed to swallow it all like a champ. Felt like a never-ending waterfall was flowing out. Like, that's why I said this sounds more like a fetish than it does.
How long did he?
Exactly. I'm just a little worried. I don't know if I should get my prostate checked or something. Only 24 years old. This has never happened before during sex. And I've heard that it's usually not possible to pee whenever you're about to orgasm.
That's what I was just saying.
The first comment, for the record, you are not supposed to be able to, jackass.
Great answer. You helped me a lot there, sir.
And then a part, I mean, could happen with the hand like that. But incontinence during sex is extremely rare, usually associated with a large bladder or prostate issues.
God dang.
And it's a whole list.
You might have cancer.
You might have prostate cancer.
Just freaking this poor guy out.
It's times like these that you need to have Mentos.
I remember this guy one time came into my my retail store, right? And he was clearly homeless, and he was freaking out. So, you know what I could do for this? And he had this huge ass fucking cut on the top of his fucking eyebrow, like almost down to the bone.
Really?
And he's like, "Oh, you got some cream that can fix this?" I'm like, "Yeah, the fucking hospital." Like, he can't, like, does it hurt? Like, oh, yeah, it hurts a lot. Like, maybe it's starting to get infected because that's an open fucking wound. He's like, and he started like, oh my God. Like, you're telling me I gotta go to the hospital that you don't cream won't help? Like, hell no, cream won't fucking, trying to convince this man to go to the fucking hospital.
Oh my gosh.
And then some customer was walking by, right? It's like, hey man, is that true? If it starts hurting real bad, that it might be getting infected? And the guy completely ignored him. Like, he didn't say anything. That must mean it's true. He just started freaking out
Into the night.
and he just ran off into the night. Yeah, basically.
Crackheads for you.
He was trying to get like some fucking Neosporin or some shit. Well, there's no fucking way. That shit was a massive fucking cut across your fucking dome.
No, even whenever I biopsied my own arm, Neosporin helps a little bit, but doesn't help all that much.
Like, what little? God, what was he gonna do? Just fucking wipe it into his fucking wound?
Just rub that shit in
I
there.
don't know what the fuck he did, but that shit looked terrible.
Yeah, he's gonna probably need stitches.
Yeah.